Okay, so we have lightning, and I guess we should use that against someone that it matters against. If only because I want to ride more bikes.
God, I love ski free.
I know I've seen this background from somewhere, I just don't remember.
Oh yeah, that's gonna bug me.
But the water is most definitely from Crushed Crawfish. But hey, if you go left, you find your first bike in this level. And you're gonna need it because this level is absolutely enormous.
Yeah, the foreground is Chill Penguin. Can't tell the ice flows.
Now, you might think, like the last level we were at, maybe there's some hidden stuff way back here in these single areas. No, there's actually no hidden stuff anywhere in like the first section of it. But you can make these weird jumps in order to get like a 1-up that you're never gonna use.
I mean, hey. Actually, no, there is no upside to that.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that sort of showcases that making these things take damage when they run into walls was a bad idea, because it mostly just means that you're going to spend a lot of time going really slow in a level that wants you to go fast. Like here, we could have made a bunch of really hard jumps in order to get up here to get this. Or we could just jump.
I'm gonna have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, as I was saying off mic, Riot Chasers didn't work amazingly in X2, as you were saying. It's like, it's a neat one-off gimmick, but beyond that, it doesn't need to be repeated.
And then here, like, the issue is this level has to be absolutely friggin' enormous to deal with something that just flies through everything.
But also, when Riot Chasers showed up later on, come to think, they were not good either. Like, Jet Stingray in X4, for instance.
Well, the issue there is that they came up with the idea of either when you're going fast, in order to sell the speed of going fast, you have to either have a lot of level to go through, which makes it horrible to go through on foot, or it has to be an auto-scroller.
Yeah. Whereas, at least X8's compromise, which also gimmick, was front-facing, so you could actually see where the fuck you were going.
Yeah, speaking of...
I can actually tell what this thing is now.
Well, it was a Manta Ray, it was kind of easy. I do like its little smile, though. That's a good design for it.
Oh yeah, that's sort of like, hi!
Wow!
But he also doesn't have very much health, so,
Yeah, I remember that taking way longer in the original.
Well, in the original, it was actually kind of hard to hit him, unless you knew exactly how he worked.
I have a bunch of plushies that look kind of like that.
Yeah. So now, this thing is where if you manage to keep your ride bike safe-ish for most of this, you can instead make a bunch of jumps, which are not great.
Not that one, obviously.
Yeah, not that one. That jump is a bit weird. Honestly, the smarter thing to do would have actually been to just go right, because there's more of them that way.
Okay, so...
And then this one has a weird thing where, like, enemies above you, if you dash into them, will get destroyed, but the hitbox is very strange.
So, you're gonna try this again, yep.
Yeah, so this time, if we just actually go right, and then actually make this jump instead of accidentally tripping and falling. This is the other issue, is that this isn't wide enough to make this work. Just air dash, and normally we would need Optic Sunflower to get through this. We don't need Optic Sunflower.
Alright, there were two different armor sets in X8.
Yes, it was a cool idea that first found its roots in, like, X5, and then X6 tried to do it and ran out of time.
Ouch.
So now we have the better helmet in the game, which just charges things up really, really fast. However, remember how we almost fell down a pit, and it actually scrolled down instead of immediately killing us?
Okay. So there's something else?
So now, if we head back to that pit, which we can do thanks to our handy-dandy extra bike, so just go back here.
Oh, okay, I see that there's something there.
Yes, and since we still have an air dash, make a regular jump, air dash, and one scuffed landing later, we get to go through a small cave. And going slightly farther into said small cave gets us a sub-tank.
Ah. New content, yeah.
New content that feels just as weird as Earthrock's stage.
Yeah, a lot of it's mostly just because again the stage has to be super huge to work with the Ride Chaser.
What?
Yep, secret wall. Nowhere else in the game are we doing this. It's just a secret wall.
Hell yeah, I love Elden Ring.
Oh, that's cute. He's using the half the machine from Crush Crawfish's battleship. That's clever.
Wait, could you drive the bike into this and like go back and
Yes,
get another bike and then bring the bike in?
No, once you go through one of the doors, they all immediately seal behind you.
Yeah, but theoretically, what if you brought a bike into this fight? That would be really funny.
That would be funny, but I don't think it lets you. At least I've never been able to pull it off. Hello, snowman that one of the designers saw when he was 6.
Is that the actual origin, or no?
No, it's his design immediately says to me, I saw this snowman when I was 6 and I want to make it a robot.
Yeah, even in the original, that red nose just sticking out was kind of incongruous with,
The idea of the Yeti.
yeah, and other X designs.
Oh
really.
my god, wait, he doesn't, like, dive into the snow to do that uppercut move.
Yeah, so now he's actually an issue if you stay on the ground.
I actually kind of like that because you can actually hit him and he's not, like, burrowing underground for half the fight.
I feel like I've seen those ice stars from Castlevania.
Yeah, I think they're a frozen shade attack. But, like, again, he sets them up, but you can kill him fast enough that it doesn't really matter.
Oh yeah, you just like...
If you're doing a no-hit, they're kind of a problem, but at the same time, you're willing to deal with that if you're doing a no-hit.
Yeah, like, I assume that you just want to, like, go for one thing at a time.
And now, to steal something from Zero, the Enkaku is now ours. Or Hyoret Susan, there we go. That's the other one.
These are some weird weapon changes.
Gotta get that Shoryuken in somewhere. Or Hyoryuken in this case.